What's happening, good people? Welcome back. Good morning. This is video 21. This is video 21. I got my cup of coffee right here. Got a banana I'm about to start munching on. Got my water. We don't have any bottled water anymore, so I have carbonated water. This is pineapple and coconut. I like regular water better, but if I had to drink this type of water, it would be pineapple and coconut. And this is my number one dad cup. I'm gonna go ahead and fill that all the way up, I guess. Cup doesn't look big enough, but let me take me a sip of water real quick. I'm just waking up, y'all. It's 6:58 in the morning. I'm still trying to wake up. I'm gonna go ahead and take me a bite of my banana, my fruit. You guys, if you're not eating enough fruit and vegetables, shame on you. All right. So I'm gonna finish my banana. I already finished my peanut butter cookies, my protein. Somebody asked me the other day, because I stopped eating certain foods, certain meats. Somebody asked me, what about your protein? Well, there's other ways to get protein in your body, but you know, peanut butter cookies is one of them. Peanut butter sandwiches. You got protein drinks. Anyways, let me finish my banana and I'll be right back, y'all. Y'all hold tight. Okay, I'm back. Maybe I can hear that Harley Davidson outside my window. Go ahead and hit it one time. Hit it. Maybe not. All right. I don't have much caffeine in my system yet, y'all, so y'all gotta bear with me. It might take me 15 minutes to read this first paragraph here, but in the green is where we left off. I'm definitely gonna have to put some music with this because my stomach is just it's funny, I stopped eating certain foods, but my stomach in the morning times is like, man, you need to put some grits, you need to put something inside here. You know what I mean? That's what my stomach is saying to me every morning. But all I got is coffee and a banana. And I encourage you all to slow up on the beef, man. Just slow up on the beef. And I'm going to tell you, like I told somebody last weekend, just whenever you eat certain foods, pay attention to how you feel afterwards. Whether it be a day or so, just when you eat that 40-ounce steak, yes, 40, that's the 40-ounce steak, pay attention to how your body reacts. When you eat that, pork chop, smothered in gravy, and boy, pork chop with gravy, Lord have mercy. I don't want to talk about it. Anyways, just pay attention to how you feel. All right, so let's go. Standing there looking over the rippling water as the smiling sun cascaded over swells that resembled flashing mirrors, Henry's thoughts traveled back to a few days prior when him and his friends Suge and Lupe had taken a trip to Suge's liquor still, which was hidden not far from the waterhole. I told you guys, I literally just got out of bed, made me a cup of coffee, grabbed a banana and water, uploaded yesterday's video, and I am still trying to wake up. Oh boy, please music help out with this stomach growling. Standing there looking over the rippling water as the smiling sun cascaded over little swells of his I told y'all. I slept good last night though. I had a lot of dreams, man. Had a lot of dreams. Good dreams too. Well, I had some dreams that wasn't too good, but it wasn't a nightmare. It was like addressing certain things that, like I had a dream that there was a snake that I don't know if I didn't kill the snake. I also had a dream that I almost had to fight somebody. I often have dreams where I have to fight, you know, and that's from my childhood, you know. All right. Standing there looking over the rippling water as the smiling sun cascaded over little swells that resembled flashing mirrors, Henry's thoughts traveled back to a few days prior when him and his two friends, Shug and Lupe, had taken a trip to Shug's liquor store, which was hidden not far from the waterhole. Shug had concocted a new batch of moonshine. This time, he'd added a handful of raisins. That day was similar to that day. Ooh, my computer is running very slow. That day was similar to the present day. Similar to the present day. That day was similar to the present day, and as the men were walking Lupe. Okay, so this is an issue too. Rhyming words. Any writer will tell you they can somehow we fall into this thing where, like, we all of a sudden look at what we've written and it's poetry, or it's like a rap. You know what I mean? That day was similar to the present day, and as the men were walking Lupe, you know. But that's not too bad. I think I'm gonna leave that. That day was similar to the present day, and as the men were walking, Lupe, Henry's friend and fellow lumberjack, noticed something. "Oh, Hank, look at this," he said, pointing to a mound of wood chips. Pointing to a huge mound. And I want to put huge because, not hug, I want to put huge because I want that mound of wood chips to stand out. And I may even add a little bit more to the mound of wood chips. But you all have seen on the side of the road when they're doing construction, they're cutting down trees and whatnot. You see these huge mounds of wood chips, and like on a early morning, when the sun is rising, you can see like steam rising from the top like a volcano. You know, what that is that mound of wood chips is breaking down microorganisms, bajillions of them. Hint, hint, hint. Bajillions of microorganisms are breaking down that mound of wood chips and turning it into compost. Okay, so again, bajillions of them, little microorganisms. So let's take it back to the top. My stomach seems to calm down a little bit. I apologize. People are probably laughing, and yeah, people are probably laughing. I don't care. This is how we're doing it. Excuse me. Okay. Standing there looking over the rippling water as the smiling sun cascaded over little swells that resembled flashing mirrors, Henry's thoughts traveled back to a few days prior when him and his two friends, Shug and Lupe, had taken a trip to Shug's liquor store, which was hidden not far from the waterhole. Shug had concocted a new batch of moonshine. This time, he'd added a handful of raisins. That day was similar to the present day, and as the men were walking, Lupe... Damn it! It rhymes too much. Okay, that day was similar to the current. Okay, Is it morning time? Little small details like this, little small details is what really, you have to be a certain type of person to be able to comb through, pick through this type of stuff over and over and over. Like, I was flowing good, then when I got to that day was similar to the present day. And as the men were walking, Lupe, you see what I'm saying? That's like a rhyme. And you want to avoid rhyming, because if you don't, you'll find yourself rhyming throughout the whole story. And people catch that. It's like, what the hell is this? Is this a poem or is this... Okay, that day was similar to the present day, and as the men were walking, okay, what is Lupe's last name? And as the men were walking, as the men were walking, Henry's friend and fellow lumberjack noticed something. Oh, hey, look at this. Okay, said Lupe. Said Lupe. Said Lupe, pointing to a huge mound of wood chips. To a huge steaming mound of wood chips. Yeah. So now, steaming mound, now we can get a better feel of it. Devil's bread. Should mumbled on it. That is, let me see. Oh, okay. All right. Standing there, looking over the rippling water as the smiling sun cascaded over little swells that resembled flashing mirrors, Henry's thoughts traveled back to a few days prior when him and his two friends, Suge and Lupe, had taken a trip to Suge's liquor still, which was hidden not far from the waterhole. Suge had concocted a new batch of moonshine. This time, he'd added a handful of raisins. That day was similar to the present day, and as the men were walking, Henry's friend and fellow lumberjack noticed something. Oh, Hank, look at this. Said Lupe. Said Lupe, pointing to a huge steaming mound of wood chips. I want to put his accent somewhere in here, but I may have to wait. Devil's bread, Suge mumbled at the sight. What? Henry asked. They're mushrooms, psychedelic mushrooms, Lupe added with an accent. Lupe added in a Spanish accent. Lupe added in a Spanish accent. Okay, yes, that's fine. Suge's attention peaked after hearing Lupe's claim. So, Henry replied, Hold on. Just wait one doggone minute, Hank. Don't be so quick to judge, Suge interjected. Just how psychedelic we talking? He asked. Listening to Lupe explain the effects of the drug, Suge had an idea. Using Lupe's expertise, Suge picked a handful and placed them in a pouch. He'd given his son a while back. That's not gonna work. Suge had given his son a few gallons of corn liquor on one of his visits down from New Jersey. Being the troubled individual he was, his son, the man saw it as an opportunity to get rich quick, regardless of who was involved in the scheme. Suge remembered him saying something about the liquor being so good that he could sell it on the black market to the right people, connected people. Connected people, he put it. Connected people. My picture. Connected people, he had said. Man, my pictures. I can't see what's going on. Connected people, he said. I think putting quotes there, I'm quoting him, but I don't know if that's grammatically correct. I don't know, but hopefully we'll get some people come on here pretty soon and start making some real-time corrections. Suge remembered him saying something about the liquor being so good that he could sell it on the black market to the right people. That he could sell it on the black market. To the right people. Connected people. He put it. Is how he put it. Connected people. Is how he put it. Excuse me. As a deterrent to his son, and so-called connected friends, he thought that contaminating the liquor with mushrooms would be the thing to send the shiesty group laughing and crying on their way. Alright, sorry about that. As a deterrent to his son and so-called connected friends, Suge thought that contaminating the liquor with the mushrooms would be the thing to send the shiesty group laughing and crying on their way. Maybe we can fix that later. The mushrooms are spotted out. Okay, fellow lumberjack. I can delete that now. My computer is still acting slow. Coming from a family in Veracruz, Mexico, where peyote and magic mushrooms were common use, consumed by spiritualists and for ceremonial purposes. The man was shocked when the three, the man. Lupe was shocked when the three of them were walking to the water hole. When the three of them not the three. The man was shocked when all right, people, stop judging me. Okay. It's going to be spirituals for ceremonial purposes. Lupe was shocked when he saw psilocybe carusilins. I need to do research. Let me copy this, and I'm gonna go ahead and do more research on how to pronounce this. Copy. Also known as landslide mushrooms. Okay. All right. So we're gonna, we made some progress. But we're gonna pick it back up in the green tomorrow. So we're gonna save it right there. Thank y'all for stopping by again. Anybody who is following along, if you have stumbled upon these videos, I encourage you to watch from the beginning when you have the time. This is video 21. And I've been doing this 21 days consecutively, from the beginning to end. If you don't know the backstory, the story is 25 years old. I started the story in 1999 in Phoenix, Arizona, the Scottsdale area, near the overpass. I don't know if that still exists or not, but that was 25 years ago. And it was around June time frame. Hot as hell. The first day in Phoenix, when I got there, I got robbed. When I got to my apartment was infested with roaches. I had no furniture. I was going to school out there. I was going to go to school out there. It was a diesel mechanic school, and it also had a BMW program that I was going to try to get into. But it wasn't written in the stars, so I didn't get a chance to do all that. I went back to Bakersfield, California with my girlfriend at the time. We were really like friends, but then ended up staying with her, and long story short, she's my wife today. 2 kids later. So this story started during that time frame. I had just got out of the Army. I got out of the Army in April. I went to Bakersfield, California in May. In June, I was in Phoenix. And it was some time before I went to my National Guard unit, which I never ended up going to. I can say that now that it's 25 years later. And it was some time before school started. The next semester started, or the school semester or whatever. So I had a little time to write, and this is the story I started writing. I still have the original notepad around here somewhere. That notepad is 25 years old. But yeah, that's a little backstory on this. Now today I'm a gardener. I've been gardening since 2020. So I got about 4 years experience, a little bit over 4 years, going on 5 years experience as a gardener. And of course, y'all know I do YouTube. So this story is basically me bringing those three together. The story, gardening, and YouTube, bringing those three together. And I believe I've never felt so strong about something in my life. Basically, I believe that this is way bigger than me. This story is when it's said and done, I think people are gonna come on board, like I'm asking, to leave comments and suggestions and editing. And like I said, I'm not going to. I can't pay people, so your pay will be your credit. So I'm gonna tell you right now, if this story ends up selling 100,000 copies its first week out, your pay is going to be your the comments in the comment section, or I may leave you. I'll definitely give you credit in the book itself too. I'll actually put your name or whatever you prefer, your name or YouTube name or whatever in the book. But anyways, that's it in a nutshell. So till tomorrow, this is Anthony L. Kelly. Forgive me, my stomach is growling, y'all. I done lost a lot of weight because I stopped eating certain things. I mean, a lot. I think I'm under 200 pounds now. Anyways, I suggest you all do the same thing if you want to get healthy. Till next time, this is Anthony L. Kelly. I'm out.